This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Flyman ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513 Sports Spirits Friday. Happy Friday, good people. We made it through another week.
Hey, we made it, man. Y'all make sure y'all spirit up safely. You know what I'm saying? Happy Friday, happy week. I had to work today, man. So it was the last 2 Fridays in a row I had to work, man. So I'm feeling the grind this week, man. But yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Sports and Spirit Friday, we back.
First Friday of 2023.
Yeah, it's the first Friday of the year.
So kick back, relax, man. That's like I said, have a good spirit.
Yes, responsibly.
Yes, responsibly, of course. B Taryn Bland, Flyman ran. Down to the Wire 513. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all tap in with us on everything Down to the Wire 513. See it scrolling at the bottom. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We are now on Twitch, so welcome to everybody on Twitch. It's our first Sports and Spirits Fridays on Twitch.
What's going on, Twitch? How y'all doing? Make sure y'all tap in with us every Wednesday as well. We do the podcast episodes on Wednesdays, man, at around 8:30, 8:45-ish. Somewhere around there, man. So tap in. Make sure y'all come kick it with us, man.
For sure. We ain't gonna hold y'all too long. This is just a little shorter show than our usual pod. So we're gonna hop in and talk about a few topics that went down, man, over the past few days, man.
Man.
We'll go ahead and start with what Title said, man. Did the NFL potentially screw the Bengals? That is a strong possibility after they came out today and they said they will cancel the Bengals-Bills game. They will not resume it. They will not make it up. Everything in that game did not happen. Which, side note, before we get to the Bengals,
man, let's talk about this. What does that mean? So,
well,
did it come out and say stats don't count either?
I checked the fantasy page earlier.
I checked earlier too, but I checked that they ain't switching anything yet. They switched it back already?
I checked it. Everything that accumulated them in that game did not count.
It's gone?
So, it's gone. They took it off. So
now Brett is the champion. It appears.
Hey, but I'm about to get Brett on the show Wednesday. We gotta
talk about this because I was going to say this. I was going to say I was thinking about it today. I was like, you know what? Regardless of what they do, I think I'm I was saying, yeah, I'm a champion. Sorry, Brett. But you know what? I was going to be like, you know what? If you don't do this in school, but I was going to say, you know what? Let's call it a tie. Let's say this Super Bowl was going to be a fantasy tie this year because of what happened. But if he wants to say he won, I'm cool with that too. If the NFL don't do anything with those stats or anything with those players for this week, I'll be cool with that. But man, that kind of screwed me for sure.
Yeah, they have put a whole segment at the top of our fantasy football league page. They said the stats occurred in the Bills Chiefs game were vacated. So yeah,
Tyler Boyd didn't get a touchdown.
Evan
McPherson didn't get extra point.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I see it now. I just logged in and see it. Did I say this as of earlier today when I looked at it? I looked at it before, like I would say before noon. I looked at it before all the other news started coming out, man. So, yeah, man, that's tough out there for a lot of fantasy owners, myself included. But hey, like we were saying on Wednesday, the only thing that really matters is Damar Hamlin's health, man.
Sure.
Now, if you were in a big money league, I feel for you big time. If you had Joe Burrow or Josh Allen. But
man,
hey, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is. Like we said before,
Talk to the league commissioner. Something I better figure something out.
Well, in the case, we all should like. That's what I said. I got to get Brett on the show. We got to talk about him, friend of the show, because we're all three technically league commissioners, and we got to figure it out. So if y'all want to do a split or somehow, because it was favored towards you, bro. I ain't gonna first. Like
I was definitely going to end up winning. He knows that. I'm sure he knows that. Evan McPherson already had one, but Stephon Diggs didn't even score. He already had 4. So I mean, he was definitely going to probably end up scoring 2. So, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, right now on the scoreboard, he is the winner, man. So I'm not going to be a sore loser. I'm going to say shout out to Brett, man.
Shout out to Brett, but like I said, we'll get him on the show for sure.
I'm sorry, right? Well, I'm sorry. I didn't peek that till just now. I didn't even see that, so you just said it. So this is fresh news to me, y'all. This is brand new news to me.
So the NFL did not only screw my brother Flyman Ran, but they also screwed the Bengals. basically, like I said, with this cancellation of the game, Bengals and Bills both have one less game than everyone else. We wish we could have found a clear explanation of the rules because I get so many different scenarios that could happen.
Well, the rule book says that they go back to winning percentage, but they didn't go that way.
Yeah, they changed. Yeah, they changed the rule. It's a long explanation, but basically, how the reason we gonna say the Bengals got screwed is because now, one, the Bengals lost their chance of possibly becoming the #1 seed because if they would beat obviously whatever happened with the Bills game, if the Chiefs somehow lose to the Raiders on Saturday, which is highly unlikely,
it's possible, but highly unlikely. That's what I was going to say. They only screw the Bengals if the Chiefs end up losing. If the Chiefs win, the Bengals win, because the Bengals still hold their own fate. Honestly, if the Bengals win against the Ravens, they still get to play a playoff game at home, right? Against the Ravens.
If they win, yeah.
If they lose, coin flip. So still possible to play at home, but possibly could be on the road in Baltimore.
But a huge game like that, like coming down to a coin flip, that would be crazy.
That would be definitely crazy. I think it would be unlikely, but sportsmanlike if Baltimore, still would, let the Bengals get home field. I know it definitely won't happen, but they did. I mean, if they do get a coin flip, Baltimore has the right to say, "Hey, we beat them twice this year. Like, why we got to go on the road there again?
Exactly.
We just played in the road last week, literally. So we got to go back." I don't know, man. I'm hearing Baltimore fans are happy either way. I'm hearing Baltimore fans on Twitter saying, I'd rather play the Bengals 3 times, which I'm kind of, in agreement with. Plus on the back-to-back, rather go play Buffalo. Now I don't know if you want to go out the window like that because you got to watch what you say. You're saying that you want to get the Bengals come in and spank y'all, so be careful.
Especially because you don't know what's going on with your quarterback Lamar. I mean, he's already ruled out this Sunday. He's not playing this Sunday.
Week 18. Ruled out. So who knows? They stay hopeful for the playoffs. They asked Harbaugh about it. He said, "I'm gonna leave that alone." You see that clip?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah,
that sounds and looks bad. He said, "I think I'm gonna just leave that alone." So it's not like he's like, "Yo, I ain't saying he gonna play. I ain't saying he healthy. I ain't saying nothing." I think they should have paid the man. It sounds like what he's saying.
That, and I mean, hell, like I said, who knows at this point? Because he could say one thing, and then Lamar and his mom's like, "Nah, we ain't gonna do this." So who knows? And honestly, I think we said last week on the show that Lamar is showing his true value by not even playing because these close games where Ravens need late game drives and heroics, they're proving. Hate to say it, but Tyler Huntley can't get the job done.
You need him to get that, and it's looking like it was rumblings out there. Earlier in the season or even last year when Lamar got hurt, when Huntley came in and looked, pretty good. They were saying that was one of the reasons they didn't want to pay Lamar that big guarantee money. They didn't have a safety net in Huntley. I think he showed you this year. Yeah, he's a good backup, but that's why he's a backup. He's definitely not Lamar Jackson. And then they realized that if they smart, they would say, "Look, Lamar, we'll take care of you." I mean, I don't know. At this point, I don't know what you would do because he ain't talking about it no more. I'm sure if you offered him guaranteed money, $250 guaranteed $1 million, I'm sure he's signing right now and play in the playoff game. I'm sure of it. But do they want to go, on a limb and do that at the end of a season when it's like, I don't know, it will make them look. I think it'll make them look weak if you ask me. Make them look unorganized, scrambled, scared. It'll make them look
desperate.
Yeah, very desperate as well. So at this point, I mean, if you Baltimore, you got to just hope you just go out there and play like he's been playing all year. But if you Lamar, you better not. I don't care what they say. Hey, he can't injure anymore. I don't care. I'm not stepping on that field no more until next season. If I'm him at this point, like y'all showed me already, we're not good enough to win a Super Bowl. Even if I go out there and play, I gotta go for 1,000 yards a game for us to get a Super Bowl. Let's just be honest here. I gotta be perfect plus some, and we gotta get lucky for us to even win a playoff. More than one playoff game probably. Let's be real here. So if I'm him, I'm not playing. Like y'all proved to me already, I ain't brought enough in here for me to even get to the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna go out to risk my health and my money at this point, my career.
So I'm with you at this point with Lamar. Like I said, when it comes down to the Bengals, only like I said, how do you feel that basically if the AFC Championship game were to come down to some sort of combination of Chiefs, Bengals, Chiefs, Bills, because obviously right now it can't be Bengals Bills because they play each other in the
They
second
play each other
round.
second round, yeah. But they're saying that'd be at a neutral site.
Yeah, that neutral site, no matter what the combination is.
So if the Bengals or Bills make it to the
AFC
championship game
neutral
and
site.
Chiefs, it's going to be neutral site. Or
Neutral.
if Bengals or Bills, regardless, neutral site.
No,
Or Bengals, Bills, and Chiefs. It got to be a combination of those three.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, the NFL is an unprecedented situation here. So I mean, I don't love it, but this is probably the most fairest thing you could do.
I mean, but if you're a Chiefs fan, fair to who? Like we worked hard, we got the number 1 seed. Well, I mean, you can't really say that because you have one less.
Lost to Buffalo, and
Buffalo,
you
you have one less game.
You lost to Cincinnati. So I mean, you have no argument if you're fancy, honestly.
That's fair.
I mean, you have an argument because you got the number 1 seed. You have an argument, but it won't get very far because you lost both those teams already. So it's like, y'all lost both these teams. The least y'all can do is go on neutral field. Now, especially if that happens and they lose, it will never happen again. You probably guarantee that. But yeah, I think like I said, NFL is an unprecedented situation. There's no way they could make everybody happy with this. I think there's better ways they could have did it though. I think it's definitely better ways they could have did it.
100%. Bengals definitely got a short end of the stick because now even all right, Bengals Bills do both win their playoff matchups when they face the second round. Like this past game for Monday night determined home field. So now Bengals have to go to Buffalo. And I've been preaching around here at work. It's like I don't want to. If I'm the Bengals, I do not want to go to Buffalo late in January.
No, I do not. No,
so
I do not.
I think it would have been honestly a little bit more fair if that was a neutral site game rather than the AFC Championship game.
That's what I would have said too. You know, if you're gonna make anything neutral site, make it that game. Or you know what? Nah. If that's the case, Buffalo should have to come back to Cincinnati, bro. Like you had a game here that you didn't play already. Basically, you played 6 minutes of a game, 7 minutes of a game. You know, unfortunate what happens to Damar. It's unfortunate, definitely. But let's be real here. It's on y'all side. It was y'all player that got hurt out here. Y'all should have to take the brunt of the. Not I want to say punishment, but I don't think they have had a problem with it if they would have said, you know, yeah, we'll have to go to Cincinnati. It is what it is. Because you know I think if the NFL would have came out and said, which I'm glad it didn't, but came out and said, hey, I gotta go out there and play. I'm hearing that the Bills would have said, nah, we forfeit. So in that case, they would have had the L anyway.
Right.
So, you know, I think the Bills it'd be sportsmanlike for them to just be like, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to Cincinnati for this, but they ain't gonna do it either. It's not gonna happen.
But you could tell the Bengals, from the Bengals perspective and the Bengals organization, they're upset as they should be, because they're the biggest losers of this by potentially now only having one home playoff game.
Yeah, it's not fair at all, man.
So, and obviously we know, and this goes with any sport, home playoff games, how it impacts the city, not just the teams, but the city.
Revenue for the local bars,
exactly.
The local hotels downtown, just local venues down there in general. It just brings more people to the city, of course, brings more money to the city, of course. So yeah, it's definitely a bummer. You know, hopefully the Bengals, you know, come out and play the chip on the shoulder.
But this definitely made the NFL look foolish, look dumb, because y'all basically made a rule during the middle of the season. Like, this is not in the rule book.
Yeah.
And so, y'all got. I mean, like I said, we said it on Wednesday. At the end of the day, you're not going to please everybody, but ain't no way you could have
did better than this.
That's up this bad for sure.
Could have did better than this for sure.
For sure. Exactly, Hoss. He should have stuck with the rules. Exactly.
Yep. They had rules in the rule book, and they, for some reason, varied away from that. I don't know, man. Maybe they just want to. They'd rather see, you know, not see the Bengals in play in the Super Bowl again. I think that's why they like, hey, they got there last year. We saw it wasn't that big of a money bang. Let's not get these guys back in there.
For who?
It was for the city. I'm talking for the league.
The city was popping.
You know, it would have been better for the league to have Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl. You know that for a fact. And that's what they beat to get there. So you know for a fact the league would have rather have Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs than in the Super Bowl. So they're like, hey.
All right. Hey, tell Mahomes stop choking leaves. Then I mean, they was up.
He just can't be Burrow. That's what it is, man.
Hey,
He just can't be Joey B, man.
that's his kryptonite.
Joey
That's
B
his
got his number,
kryptonite.
man. Joey B got his number for sure.
We do want to transition to some better news, some positive news, just in the world in general. Damar Hamlin, he is up. He is speaking with his team. He FaceTimed the team earlier this morning. So all signs are pointed to a 100% recovery.
Yeah, man. It's looking good. They're saying that it seems to be no neurological damage done. Hopefully, they're saying they're not seeing none. That's
a
remarkable,
miracle,
bro.
bro. That's a
Remarkable.
miracle.
It's remarkable, bro. They're saying he has full movement in his hands and his feet. They're saying he didn't talk much, but they're saying he was able to write. They're saying he was able to say, "I love you guys." Saying, of course, he was doing, hand gestures and doing gestures that he's known for throughout the team. So, happy to hear that, man. When I heard it today, I was just relieved, just very, very relieved, bro. Because the last thing you want to hear is him being a vegetable or something crazy like that. From something that happened at 24 years old playing football. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, that's something that's going to possibly make him very wealthy, which he's not even wealthy yet because he was a 6th-round pick. He's only second year in the league. He's not even getting paid that much money to play this barbaric sport and go out there and be dead on the field. He's not even getting paid that much money to do this. So the fact that he's looks to be able to at least have his mind still intact, have his body still intact, be able to move all his limbs. It's a blessing, man. Huge blessing.
For sure. Yeah, glad he's back. Glad he's back getting right. Scary moment. It's definitely a scary moment for sure.
Yeah.
You can't tell me God ain't real, boy, because man, like it's more like huge shout out to everybody involved because like any second later, like who knows what would happen.
Who knows, bro? Who knows, man? They had a press conference today, and the GM, I forget his name, but he rattled off massive amount of names just from here locally in the city, doctors here, the staff here in Cincinnati, also the Bills staff that was even the equipment manager there had to take his face mask off, so all so many different intricate parts that had to play a role and do their job to the most elite level, the most stressful time ever. Like whoever would expect something like that to happen. Like I probably would have been froze up, would have been shaking and shit. Like who knows? And they had to all operate top of their level, top of their profession, man. So shout out to all those pros, man. They are the true heroes in the world. Honestly, they did. This ain't the first time they did this, I'm sure. Save somebody's life. They do it every day. So shout out to all the first responders, all the medical assistants, all the doctors, the whole medical team, man, for both Buffalo and Cincinnati and the team at UC Health, man, doing an amazing job. And you keep praying for 3, man. He still needs it. Still a long road to recovery.
For sure.
I'm hearing CPR is very traumatic, so I'm not sure what they, he probably broke some ribs even trying to get his heart pumping. So just prayers up, man, for him. Hope he has a full recovery, to at least be fully functioning adult,
Yeah, fuck football at this point. Just
right.
Be able to live his life.
Be able to lead a normal life, man.
And I will say this from a sports perspective, I feel bad for the Patriots on Sunday, boy, because they got the Bills. Bills got something. One, they got something to play for. 2, like I said, they got extra motivation from Damar. Like
they good news. They got that thumbs up. They got the they got the hard hand. They good now. They like, all right, our boy, he all right. He gonna be okay. He at least gonna be okay. He may not come back playing football. Who knows if he can get back to that level of health, but he gonna be okay at least. You know what I'm saying? So I feel sorry for the Pats too. And also they were just not a very good team either. So that also helps or doesn't help them at all.
And honestly, anybody who got to play him, because let the day like he gets released from the hospital and he
be on a sideline. If he's able to even be on a sideline or something like that,
just be in
bro.
that stadium. You ain't got to be on sideline. Just be in the stadium.
Man, yeah. If he able to even get there, even talk to the guys pregame, get up to the suite and chill, man. Even if he able to do anything like that, it's over, man. Bills have the battery that they needed to help them Go all the way because they were looking like they were kind of sputtering out here. I don't say sputtering out, but they were looking like they were it wasn't going uphill. They definitely had some bumps in the road here toward the end of the season. So just having this happen and having him be at least healthy enough to be alive after something like that happening is going to be a huge boost for them.
For sure. Like I said, man, keep praying for 3. Say a long way to recovery, but glad that he's up, he's moving. Shout out to Tyler Boyd too, man. He said he's going to go to the hospital, spend some time with him. I'm not sure they said he's going to take him out or not, but I know him, Tyler Boyd, both being Pitt alumni. They're about to spend some time together tonight. So shout out to Tyler Boyd for doing that.
Yeah, man, it's good to hear, man. Shout out to Boyd.
Down to the wire, 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Make sure y'all give us a follow on everything you see scrolling at the bottom. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Tell a friend, tap in. If y'all want to hop on the show, anytime of the week, man. Hit us up.
Let us know, man. Tap in with us on Twitch as well. We on Twitch now too, man. You see, we got Haas in here, Haas718 in here chatting up with us in here, man. So shout out to our Twitch followers, our Twitch watchers. I don't think I got any followers yet, but our Twitch watchers out there, Twitch viewers. Shout out to y'all. YouTube as well, man. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Help us out, y'all. Tell a friend, like T just said, tell a friend, subscribe, watch our videos, man. Like our videos, share our videos. Mess with us, man.
For sure. Now, last night, first release of the 2023 NBA All-Star. Oh, by 2013,
hey, we went back then.
We really went back in time. 2023 NBA All-Star votes. First votes came out last night. Not much shock for real.
Not much.
Only thing is, I'm gonna ask you the same question. I seen they asked on Inside the NBA last night. We heading up to the Eastern Conference front court.
Who's coming off the bench?
Who's coming off the bench?
I already know you're going with this.
Who's coming off the bench?
My question is, why they got Tatum as a friend? I get it. He's a tweener, kind of a 3. He definitely played a 4. He's like 6'10", but he's like he definitely has guard skills. And they got Jaylen Brown down there in the guard. So why can't you squeeze Tatum down there with the guards too? Like, come on, this ain't fair. This ain't fair, brother. But if you ask me, I said it last week. If you ask me this year, I think Tatum has been better than Kevin Durant. I know Kevin Durant has right now number 1 vote getter in the East. I know he's the perennial All-Star. He's been a captain every year he's been in the East. So I know it's not a popular pick to pick Jason Tatum over. I know he's one of the most popular guys in the league, but Tatum is if you ask me, he's still if being real, well, you looking at stats, maybe he ain't, but best player on the best team, Boston is still leading the league. I think Tatum is still my front runner for MVP right now. So I got Tatum starting and KD coming off the bench, along Tatum starting along with Giannis and Joel Embiid. They got 2 and 3 right.
Man, you almost had to cut. All the numbers are like they are right there. You have an argument for each one.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I think you just got to come down to records. And if we're doing that, I hate to do it to my guy Joel Embiid because he's definitely a huge factor for Philly.
I hear you. So you saying he come out the bench?
3 teams. Yeah,
I got. You saying you placing him with Tatum?
No, I have Embiid coming off the bench.
And you putting Tatum on the starting lineup?
Yeah, Durant, Tatum, and Giannis.
Giannis. Okay, I hear you.
You got to reward. I mean, at this point, you got to reward winning.
I agree with that.
So close like that.
I agree with that too, man. Shout out to you again, Haas, man. You right. Tell people to watch our show on Twitch, brother. We here. Tell them come join us, bro. You know what I'm saying? We here. You can hop on here with us too sometime. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got Tatum, bro. I think Tatum and I got KD coming off the bench. Okay. Now, do you agree with Kyrie leading East guards in All-Star voting?
I mean, well, obviously these are fan voting. If I had to pick a starter, or just like the best guard period in the East. All for as far as consistency for me, it's been Mitchell and Jaylen Brown, the top two. Consistency from start to finish.
If you're looking at these, I would go the same. I would go the same, not just because Mitchell just dropped 71, y'all. He's been killing it all year.
All year. All year.
He's been killing it all year. I was looking up his like just stats and everything today. I never realized he's 6'1". I thought he was at least like 6'3". I know you probably had him listed at 6'3" before.
Who, Mitchell?
Yeah, see his true height. He's listed right now 6'1".
Bro, hell, bro. Nah, came in the league. That nigga said he was 6'4".
I never said, but he listed right now. You know, a couple years ago they went to the true. They had a big. I don't know what you would call it, but the NBA wanted everybody to be listed at true size, like true to height.
Yeah.
So they came out and they had LeBron said 6'8", he was 6'9". Melo went from 6'8" to 6'7". So they started moving a little shit like that. He's listed at 6'1". And I was looking like, bro, what the fuck? 6'1", 216, bro. This nigga is solid as fuck. Like, so I mean, yeah, he's a fucking dog, bro. I didn't know he was 6'1" though. Like 6'1", in the beginning though, he be getting up, bro, is fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, bro.
I swear, bro. I swear, Lord, what they were saying 6'3", 6'4", bro.
They were saying because you know they were trying to make shit look good so you can get to the league. You know what they be saying. And I was watching that. I was playing on 2K and I was like, he looks small as fuck on 2K. What the hell? Why he look so small? And then today I was looking at his stats and I was like, bro, what the hell? He's 6'1". Like this nigga is a little nigga for real. He's shorter than Ja.
Damn.
It's crazy, man. And Ja right now is not starting for the West. How you feel about that?
I mean, I say like this is just based off fan voting. Obviously, he still has a long way to go to catch. Well, obviously, Steph is popular worldwide.
Yeah, Steph's the guy.
Luka has a whole country plus his fans in the state. So,
which is why I'm surprised he ain't the number 2 behind LeBron, honestly, because Luka, first off, he's been killing it this season, and the stretch he's going on right now, he's averaging like 40 and like 15 and 10 assists his last like 5 games, something crazy. Like he played like shit last night though, but he's playing crazy. So I'm surprised he's not higher, honestly, in votes. But I don't understand how they gonna put Luka down as a guard, and then put Tatum as a big on the East. Like Luka is 6'8", Tatum is like probably 6'10" for real. But listed as 6'7", I think. I don't know what listed at, but what the hell, bro?
But what I will say is, what I'm proud to see is in the guards for the West. SGA.
Oh yeah, man.
SGA. I'm glad he's getting so much love. I do
he needs
think
to be
he'll
All-Star. He needs to be All-Star.
I think he will be. I think he will be.
He needs to be All-Star this year. He's balling out, having a crazy year, averaging 30 ball, hitting clutch shots. He's the reason why OKC is even winning any kind of games this year. They're not doing great, but they're doing better than expected because of him.
So I'm glad that people are voting for him. Okay, you know OKC is not a big market. They're not on TV often, if at all.
Barely.
So I'm glad that he came in fourth. He's got fourth in votes right now.
Yeah, but if you're wondering, they do the 3 top vote getters for the front court players and the 2 top vote getters for the guards will be the starters for fan voting. I'm not sure how they do starters now. I think it definitely ain't all fan voting no more. But yeah, if you're wondering, it's just 2 top guards and then 3 front court players.
25%. I think I forget the percentage, but I know you got fan voting, you got coaches get a say, and then you get the media.
So yeah, it definitely will. Even like I know Austin Reeves has more votes than a lot of better players than him. Shout out Austin Reeves though, man. He definitely balling out this year. Definitely deserves some love, but he definitely shouldn't be All-Star.
And then let's hit last West front court. You got a problem with any of that? Anything up there?
Right now, I mean, right now I don't. Yeah, I agree to right now. I mean, I know Zion and AD both are right now hurt, ironically, and they've been hurt a little bit all year. But I think they've done enough to be in the top 5 vote getters. And Rooker's been hurt too. So I mean, everybody's been hurt. All these guys have been hurt. Paul George's been hurt. Only one that's not been hurt for real is Laurie. He's been balling out this year as well. He had like 50 something the other day, I think. Having a great year. I think he should definitely get consideration. But it being in Utah this year, he should definitely maybe he shouldn't make it, but he should definitely be a fringe All-Star. Or if somebody's like hella players hurt, he should definitely get in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think, like I say, I think the starters was going to be LeBron and Jokic, no matter fan voting or whatever it is. I think the top two are right. I'm a little surprised Zion is fourth behind AD, but bigger market in LA.
Mm-hmm.
I believe if Zion decides to leave New Orleans, he'll skyrocket. He'll be up there like closer to LeBron numbers when it's all said and done. But yeah, I mean, I really have no issue with that with it right now. I think marketing, by the time they decide the reserve, I think he will be an all-star. I think with the media and the coaches vote, I think that'll get him over the top.
I would agree.
I hope so.
Probably. I would hope
As
so
a
too.
reserve,
Yeah,
as a reserve.
He having a good year. I think. Like I said, I think it'll be a situation where there'll be some injuries. He'll get picked up. One more thing before we get out of here. How do you feel about Zion have more votes than Josh? Same draft class. I think Josh proven to be. I'm gonna say that because I don't know if he's proven to be a better player. He's proven to be more consistent. I would say definitely more available. How you feel about that? Like Zion even he didn't break 1 million yet. It's crazy.
I mean, that just goes with the hype around Zion. We've been following Zion since high school. I think all that is just cumulative until what we see now. We just really real fans just pay attention to Ja. That run in the NCAA tournament. So I think that's just more as far as like social media and kids go. I think that's all. I think that's all. If
you turn the TV on these days, you hear these ESPN analysts and these Fox Sports analysts saying Josh the most electrifying player in the sport. He had more votes than this if he was. I'm just saying. I love John Morant too, but it's crazy.
But even look at it. But even look at it last year when Zion was hurt. Even when Ja was still balling, all we kept hearing is Zion. When did Zion get back on court?
You're right.
So the media kept his name out there for him. So
you're right. I give you that. You're right.
But I mean,
we'll see how it turns out. I mean, it's still a long way to go. Voting ends. I want to say January 22nd. I think it's
last week of January. We know that much.
Yeah. So and I haven't voted yet. So if you haven't voted yet, man, make sure you start getting on it. I think you can vote like multiple times a day or some shit. So I don't know. Make sure you vote, man.
I don't even vote no more. I used to say this shit as a kid. I don't even vote no more.
I don't be caring. I don't know. I don't really care, honestly. I don't really care.
I just hope Utah can put on a good showing because hopefully marketing can make it because they need somebody to represent Utah out there.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have somebody.
What is there to do in Utah?
It's beautiful with sights, scenery and shit like that. But other than like, I don't know what else there is to do out there other than like go to church. I guess I don't know. It's like a big Mormon community. I don't know what else you could do out there.
He's like, I don't know. Saturday night before the game, you go see all the all-stars gathered up in church.
There you go, make a prayer. You know, I don't know.
Hey, whatever it is, just find out that pizza spot that poisoned MJ before that game.
Man, everything probably closed at 8:00. I don't know, bro. I feel sorry for the NBA players. This is year to be hurt or to take an injury and go on vacation instead of going. I'm faking an injury. I'm going on vacation, man.
Well, I want to go to cold Utah for.
Yeah, I'm faking an injury. I'm going on vacation. Sorry, fans. Kawhi gonna be like, y'all better not vote me. I'm not gonna be there.
Hey, Kawhi.
I'm not gonna be there. He played last night. He didn't look great, man.
Ooh, they
got their ass kicked last night.
Ugly.
Yeah, I was kind of I had some money on that game. On some stats, so I was kind of sorry that it was a blowout. I need to play some more.
I haven't seen any boost posts tonight, but if I see any more boost posts, I'll definitely let y'all know.
Yeah, hit the group chat up. Hit the group chat up. Definitely free money, man. I think they got me a free bet too if I used the free bet last night and lost thanks to the Clippers laying an egg.
All right, well. We ain't gonna hold y'all too much long. Like I said, it's Friday. We know get y'all start your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Going. For sure. I'm definitely gonna get mine going once I get off later on tonight. But with that being said, man, appreciate y'all tapping in with us. It's been Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. As I said many times throughout the show, man, make sure y'all tap in with us on everything: Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Spotify, iHeartRadio. We on everything.
All
Just
of
Google
it.
us.
All
Google
of
us.
it.
It's the easiest way.
Tell your homies, subscribe to us, man. Tap in with us. You want to get on the show? You want to get on here and talk some shit with us? DM us, any of our pages, tweet us, all that shit, man. Just hit us up. Let us know.
For sure. So, for the good brother, Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, the Terran Blend has been Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. Y'all have a safe, blessed weekend, and we'll catch y'all next Wednesday. Until then, man, we out.
Peace.